it's Shami from Crafts, Names, and Things. So today we are going to make some postcards, just because I'm in the mood to make some postcards. So what I have here is some jelly prints. I have the Outburst game that I use to create most of my postcards on. I have some deco page, but you could absolutely just use like a DIY mixture of glue and water. You can even make it glossy. I'll put the recipe underneath or a link to the video showing how I did that. If you want to know how to make your own glossy DIY Mod Podge or deco page, which I love this stuff. This is really good. And I might be close to running out. I think I've used half of it, if you can believe that already. So I'm just going to get started. What inspired me was there is this beautiful stencil of children that Deco Arts has. And you will see me use it. Let's see if I have it. How did I take it out of here? Well, I have to find it because I placed it somewhere, but you'll definitely see it when we get started on our thing. So I'm just going to take scraps and put them down, and then I'm going to brush the whole thing with DIY gesso, and we will get started. Hi guys, I wanted to show you, this is what the postcards look like. I really love the way they turned out. They turned out really cool. So, and it says, let the children come to me, which is what Jesus says in the Bible when his disciples are trying to keep the children away from him. And I just think that's a beautiful, beautiful saying to go with that gorgeous stencil. So I have a few friends that I'm going to send these to that are kids, so I think this will be really cool. And I'll put on the back, you know, where the scripture is from and that kind of stuff, so they can look it up. But I just felt like making something fun like that, and when I saw that little stencil, I just love the kids together. Now, I did go over it with a metallic color just because I thought that it needed a little bit more shine, and I will go over this with my sealer, with the Deco Art sealer. Probably use the satin one, and I'll just brush over it just to protect the surface and everything. And I really just love the way that these look. I did have trouble with that star stencil. It's not a Deco Art stencil. It's just one that I got at Walmart. It's not very good for stars, to be honest. The circles and that kind of stuff are okay, but for some reason it did not. The stars don't work, and like the bricks don't work that well, and a few things. It just didn't work. The stencil didn't work. So I just kind of roughly outlined them with my DIY paint pens, and this is just Deco Art paint in here, black paint, but it works really well. Yeah, so I just kind of went around and just did like the rough shape of stars, and I let go of my perfectionism. I was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to be perfect, but you know what, it looks great. They're supposed to be whimsical and fun, and I am not into being a perfectionist anymore. I just want to enjoy my art making, so that's what I did. But sometimes I go through that where it's like, oh my gosh, it's not perfect, what am I going to do? But I just love the way that these turned out. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed watching the process. The name of this stencil, in case you want to get it, is Children, and it's an Annie Skinner's Deco Art one. And then I love this pixeled stencil too, and this is their mixed media collection, and that's what I made those adorable little dots with. So it's just a really great, and it's great because you get both the mask and you get the actual stencil too. So these are just so cute. I just love them, and I made 4 of them very, very quickly and easily. Okay, so I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.